that he was, because of his shirts, he was a flamboyant, colourful figure and one of the greats of Mexican football.
Yeah, absolutely. And Park Ji-sung actually interviewed him just before we did with sort of a 15-camera shoot from South Korea, and then we sort of walked in with one tiny little mobile thing. But he went with it, and that's key. So you'll hear from Jorge Campos at half-time in the game between England and Ukraine. There is lots of ongoing football which is already underway in those Women's World Cup qualifiers. Let's check in on Wales, Czech Republic. Another goal, Molly Stevens.
Well, yeah, in the last few minutes, the landscape has completely changed for Wales, Steve. They've just taken the lead for the first time in this game. Gemma Evans with a strong header from a free kick, and this is pivotal because a win tonight means Wales win their group and will secure a more favourable route in the playoffs later this year. I mean, watch this space, 50 minutes on the clock, so plenty of time for the Czechs to come back into this, but for now, it's Wales 2, Czech Republic 1.
What about Northern Ireland against Switzerland, Paul Gilmore?
1 minute's played. Switzerland lead 2-0 in Lurgan thanks to goals from Geraldine Rudler and Smilla Volotto. Northern Ireland had already secured third place before kick-off and are using this as valuable preparation for the playoffs later this year. And one unusual observation, there were 3 number 15s on the pitch in the first half. Danielle Maxwell was wearing her correct number 11 on the front and on her shorts, but 15 on the back. That error has been corrected during half-time. 2-0 Switzerland.
The other latest score to tell you about is Israel 0, Scotland 2. So we'll hear from our reporter Brian McLaughlin there throughout the course of the next hour as well. All games, by the way, available to watch right now on the BBC Sport website. So if England want to avoid their own really complicated playoff route to next summer's World Cup in Brazil, they need Spain to drop points in Iceland. They also have to do their own job against Ukraine. Hill Dickinson, let's bring in commentator Flo Pollock. Flo, well, they need a big favour, and a favour that it feels they're unlikely to get, but what a nightmare it would be if it happened and they didn't do their own job.
Evening, Steve. Yes, exactly. England just need to focus on what they can do today. They need to win. They just need to better Spain's result. But yeah, it would be pretty spectacular if Iceland managed to get anything off Spain this evening as well. So in terms of the team news then, for England, they've made 4 changes after that loss to Spain. 3 of the alterations come in defence. Only Esme Morgan remains in the back line. In comes Charles, Letitia and Carter. It'll be interesting to see which of Carter and Letitia starts at centre-back. The other change sees Ella Toone drop to the bench for Laura Blinkiller-Brown in midfield. No Freya Godfrey in the squad, who we thought might be making an England debut today. She's replaced in the 23 women's squad by Aggie Beaver-Jones. A strong England team then.
Delight to say alongside Flo, we've got former England defender Lindsay Johnson. Evening, Lindsay.
Evening, Steve.
Steve, that's all right, we'll go. Is this what you expected team news-wise then? Did you think that, given what happened against Spain, there would be sort of sweeping changes, or was that always unlikely?
Yeah, I think what's happened is what I expected. I think Serena had to make a couple of changes, and she's done that. I mean, obviously, as Flo's just said, it's heavy at the back, isn't it? There's a lot of change at the back, 3 changes from the other evening. But I think there definitely needs to be changes. I think Toone, we were surprised she started against Spain. Well, I was surprised in particular, obviously being injured for large parts of the season. But obviously he's a big game player and the risk was taken. Didn't quite come off. So Blinkiller-Brown, who's had a fantastic season at Manchester City, gets to start tonight. And obviously a refreshed back line as well. But I think there's a statement to be made tonight. England are bruised after that defeat against Spain on Friday night, and they'll want to come out tonight, get the 3 points, and show the world that they are the team that we know they can be, and the European champions.
Right, let's hear from Serena Wiegmann then, asked whether she still thinks that England can compete with the best in the world after that disappointment on Friday.
I'm absolutely convinced we can.